Freddie, at one point during a preparation week, does a breakdown occur when you have as many penalties as you had today?
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. So that's not how we practice. That's not how we prepare. I did not a very good job of making sure that we didn't have penalties. So that's just as much our coach's fault, my fault, players' fault. Everybody takes some blame for that.
How difficult was it to generate momentum offensively with all the penalties constantly, second and long, third and long?
No, it's extremely difficult. You know, anytime you get something going, you shoot yourself in the foot. That was our big problem today. Not being able to build on positive plays, and you know, like I preached last week, was we trying to eliminate the negative ones, and that's exactly the opposite of what we did today, and that falls back on me. So we're going to look at the tape, and you know, like Freddie said, evaluate the problem. I think we know it. It's within ourselves. You know, they're a great football team, and anytime you hurt yourself, you're not going to win.
We put ourselves in bad positions all day, and the penalties just, I mean, it's hard enough to get 10 yards, but if you have to get 15, 20, 25, 30 yards on plays, that's not how you're going to win the game.
Joe, what led to the penalties? I mean,
All right. I don't know. You know, we held, and they called holding, and then we jumped outside a few times, and they called that, and then a couple unsportsmanlike conduct penalties were just inexcusable. You know, we knew they were going to have an emphasis on holding this year. We saw it in the Thursday game. They're calling a bunch of holds, and we just got to get our hands inside and move our feet a little bit better.
why did you guys have a lack of discipline?
That's something to look at on film. Couldn't tell you right now.
But if you got a 15-yard penalty for pushing Walker, that's not really on film, right? That's the emotion in the moment. What happened on that play?
Just gotta keep my composure. That's all I mean.
How can you? What does a team have to do though? Because you guys had, I think, 5 or 6 penalties like that. You had guys like a couple roughing the passers. You had that one. Greg got kicked out for kicking somebody in the head. Like, what do you have to do as a team so that next week you will keep your composure?
Not do dumb stuff like that. I mean, I can't tell you, like, if there's a recipe. You just, you make your decision and walk away. And we didn't do that. And so, help beat us.
Freddie, in your experience, when you have games like this where a team is undisciplined, what is the underlying thing of that? Were guys too hyped up? What do you think led to it?
You know what? I wouldn't say that. I mean, you want them to be excited about the first game, I would think. It's just we have to use our discipline to keep our composure. And a lot of times penalties happen with technique. And then if it's not a technique penalty, it's a decision-making penalty, whether to stay off the quarterback or stay on sides or whatever it is. I mean, penalties are unacceptable. I don't care if it's 5 penalties or 18. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. Of course, when you get a bunch of them in the same game, of course, it's going to affect the score.